Do you want to divvy it up now?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, are you guys all aware of the AWOL rule we had regarding items? Loot, that is to say. So the rule we established was if someone is AWOL for a session, they do not get any coins, gems, or art objects that would have been earned from that session at the discretion of non-AWOL members.
Ah, okay.
So, was anyone AWOL that session? Yes, Steven was... No, he's absent, I think.
So I don't know if that counts as AWOL or not.
Yeah, same here.
No, Dave, you told me, Steven, you didn't. That's the night that you, like, emailed me 2 hours before the session, and then you fell asleep and never showed up.
Oh, I thought it was last week.
No, last weekend we didn't have a session.
Right. And yes, it was AWOL for that.
Alright, there are 981 gold pieces. How do you want to divvy it?
It's a good question. 981. We're 5 players with 1 AWOL. But there's 3 magic items as well, so it's a pain in the ass. My recommendation would be that anyone that's literally going to keep a magical item, then they would get a smaller share of the gold. But...
Alright, well this dagger, if anyone is gonna use it, it'd be Winter. Even though he doesn't use melee, he's like... It's like the only thing I don't think I could... It works for spells, and I use a quarterstaff anyway. So, I don't know. I see Winter using the cloak and the dagger, but it's up to him to decide, but he's not here.
Wait, don't you need a cloak?
No, I mean, it gives me stealth, but, and two to all defenses. I mean, I could use it for sure, but...
Because I would think that of all the people that could use that cloak, it would be you most of all. Because you're rarely gonna go into melee. If anything, you're gonna get shot by like fireballs or whatnot, which are basically attacks that go against your reflex or fortitude or will.
Okay, then yeah, I'll keep the cloak then.
Alright, so dagger to Winter, cloak to Sorrow, helm to Coltaine. And I believed you guys had agreed upon an even split for the gold all the time. Not, you know, if someone gets a magic item, they get less gold. Just even split the gold all the time, and the items go on a need before greed basis.
We did? Oh, okay.
I remember
That's how you guys have been doing it.
Yeah, I remember we had a discussion, but I honestly don't remember what the terms were.
You had a very complex discussion regarding handling resurrections and paying for that. But as for divvying up loot, it's never been anything other than even split of the gold and items to whoever needs them.
Which reminds me, how much does it cost to get a resurrection again?
Something like 650 or 680. Why?
Well, this is the first time we get like a big bucket load of gold, so I was thinking maybe we should just start a bank, you know?
Well, you guys can discuss that more when you have more players around.
Alright.
I mean, regardless of starting a bank, you know, the money's gotta go somewhere, right?
Alright,
You don't have a private stash that magically transports from town to town.
Like in Diablo.
Since Coltaine is the only Drogan here, Coltaine gets everything.
Well, no, look, you're obviously going to be splitting the money amongst Rhekd, Winter, Coltaine, and Sorrow, and at the discretion of you, John, and Dave, you can give Morgan a share or not, and if you do, the amount of the share is entirely up to you.
excellent. So, do we give money to Steven?
I don't know.
So what we had agreed upon was no coins, gems, or art objects, and then at the discretion of non-AWOL. So the default would be no, and with the asterisk that if you guys do want to give some portion or whatever, you can.
How useful was his character in the fight?
I think he did do killing blow on the white.
Alright, I have a good calculation here, so this is my idea. We give Morgan 101 gold pieces, and then everyone else gets 220.
Come again?
All the 4 players will get 220 gold pieces, and Morgan gets the remainder, which is 101 pieces, gold pieces.
John, you agree?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, it's assembled.
Alright, add it to your character sheets.
So Steven, stop missing sessions.
Okay, I added the dagger to Wintier, I added the helm to Coltaine. John, you're adding the cloak now, correct?
Right, but what item slot would it go under?
Neck, I believe? Or
Yeah,
is it
neck.
something like that? Cloaks go around the neck, yeah?
Yeah, it's considered as neck.
Oh, Coltaine, yeah, Coltaine does not take the cloak because he already has a neck slot item. Otherwise he would have taken it. He would have taken the
Perfect.
dagger too, but he already has a magic weapon.
Which is why I gave him the helmet. Because
Wait,
it's the only thing he
Coltaine
can really
has a
use.
magic weapon?
Yeah, he has a magic short sword. He's taken, like, all the magic items he found so far. The only thing he didn't take was Rekojd's armor. Because
Wait,
he had
no one
better
took the
armor.
Oh, why didn't we dump it on another character?
Wintier did not want to wear it.
Okay, well Winter's not here, so now we make him wear it.
No, he expressed that he did not want to wear it.
I think he should just stick it in his inventory anyways.
Someone else can carry it if you guys want to sell it. Well, for
Okay,
now,
I guess-
you guys are going to be bringing his body back, right? You're going to bring Rekojd's body back?
Exactly.
So you don't
Just
have to
say-
take it off him yet.
So, +2 fortitude, +2 reflex, +2 will, +2 to stealth?
Yes. Alright, now that you guys have finished looting the area, you climb back up the chains to the upper level.
Yep.
So you guys climb back up the chains into the Cathedral of Shadow, where Autumn and Rekoj lie dead. Coltaine moves over to Rekojd's body, rifles through his pack, and pulls out some parchment. And he turns to you guys and says, "If you don't mind, I would like to complete a task that my fallen companion can no longer complete."
Of course. Rhekd says.
Rekoj was tasked with mapping out this keep, and I intend to keep his promise.
Okay, so we'll wait for Coltaine to do that.
So that'll likely take a few hours. Are you guys gonna help him with it?
Sure. Rhekd doesn't mind.
Yeah, you guys and Sorrow, well, everyone here but Coltaine. Actually, you've all been through most of the dungeon anyway, so I guess you're all pretty familiar with it, so it's not too complicated to do.
Yeah.
A few hours later, you have Shadowfell Keep mapped out.
Alright. So we'll carry the 2 bodies, I guess?
Yep. Alright, so you guys, I guess, wrap up the bodies in whatever cloths or blankets or sheets or rags you can find, and start carrying
Bedrolls.
them with you. Well, hopefully you use their bedrolls, not yours.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Maybe you should
My
save the
bedroll
room
is
and body
stained
drag
with
that one.
My bedroll is stained with Goliath blood, so that after every night of sleep, I'm a bit stronger.
And have the urge to smash things.
And die of terrible diseases.
What?
Alright, so you guys start making your way back to Winterhaven.
Yep.
On the way, Coltaine says, from his notes, it seems Rekoj was meant to bring this map to a scholar named Parl Cranewing. However, I don't know where to find such a man, and I will tell you, OOC, that Rhekd knows that that guy can be found in the same city that you're heading to return to the Great Church.
So, Rhekd says, oh, I've heard of that name before. It's from the same town as where our church belongs. You can come along and drop it off there.
Fantastic. We'll be traveling together then. Now, before we return to Winterhaven, I will state that there will likely be a reward given to my order. I am a member of the Order of the Drogans. We were a stalwart group tasked with vanquishing Calarel and closing the rift. Unfortunately, I am all that remains of this group. However, I would like to extend an invitation to all of you to join.
Is there a signing bonus?
Wow, talk about greedy.
Well, as I
Oh, we
said,
did that one.
the people
Yeah.
of Winterhaven will likely be rewarding us being the Drogans. And if you're not a Drogan, I suppose you won't be getting any reward.
That was a joke, by the way. That wasn't real. Rhekd says, I am not certain yet. I will have to consult with my priestess first to see if she has any other tasks that requires my attention first.
Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a member of the Order of the Drogans and performing any tasks. We, in fact, have no predetermined goal right now. Now that we've killed Calarel, vanquished him, we have yet to set our sights on a new objective. So we might have some time off, take a nice vacation, or maybe we'll embark on whatever quest your priestess may give you.
Very well then. We shall join your group. Won't we, Morgan? And then he looks at
Morgan
the paladin.
nods, yes.
I thought you were going to say, I have a bad feeling about this.
That would be funny. It's like, yeah, everyone else in your group has already died. I don't know if I want. I don't think I want to join your group. So after Morgan nods, Rhekd turns and raises an eyebrow and whispers to Coltaine. She used to be more talkative than this, by the way.
Well, maybe she's just shy around big, handsome men like me.
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
Facepalm.
So Coltaine says, "Fantastic. Welcome to the Order of the Drogans." He then turns to Sorrow and says, Coltaine turns to Sorrow and says, "So, Sorrow, have you had enough time to consider whether you wish to join the Order of the Drogans? As you've heard, you'll receive a signing bonus."
Well, after working for Calarel and seeing what you can do, I think I'll take you on the offer.
Excellent. He takes out Calarel's helm, puts it on, says, "You'll find I will be a much better leader than Calarel ever was."
Oh, I hope his helm doesn't bring back his, how can I say it?
Stupidity?
Yes, that's the word.
Perhaps you are correct. He takes off the helm and puts it back in his pack. He turns to Wintier and says, "I will not ask you until we've had time to sort through the business with your cousin." And Wintier grimly nods.
Another silent one, eh? Rhekd asks.
Coltaine whispers to Rhekd, "We killed his cousin and he's having difficulty coming to terms with it."
Rhekd nods and realizes that maybe he shouldn't have joined this dysfunctional group yet. Considering that they're trying to recruit someone whom's cousin they killed.
Coltaine quickly adds, "To be fair though, his cousin was trying to kill us, and was working for Calarel. In fact, you probably know her. She was Ninaran."
Did Rhekd know her?
Sure.
So he says, "Ah, yes, her. The one with the fake password."
I can't believe we were tricked by that. Coltaine sighs and shakes his head. Alright, you guys return to the gates of Winterhaven. The gates open up. You are welcome inside. There's a crowd gathered, in fact. And at the front of the crowd is Lord Padraig.
And my cousin?
You don't see him just yet.
Ah.
Lord Padraig looks at you guys expectantly.
Well, I shouldn't be the one saying anything, I guess.
Alright, why don't you take over for Coltaine now?
Okay, that's a good idea. So, Coltaine says, Calarel is defeated. Winterhaven is safe once more.
The crowd cheers. Lord Padraig nods and says, "We could feel it in the air. A great weight lifted from our collective shoulders. Winterhaven is forever in your debt."
Then Coltaine says, we do have one little piece of nasty business we'll have to attend to. Two of our colleagues were killed in the final battle. We would like to bury their bodies.
Lord Padrick nods. Bring them to the temple. We shall hold a ceremony. Give them a proper hero's burial.
Yeah, some hero, one that's been killed twice and the other one that looks like a freaking monster.
Do we get to choose what goes on Autumn's gravestone?
Yes. I
just
have a
wanted
bad
to say
feeling
big
about
letters.
this.
In big letters, it must say stabby stabby.
I was more thinking about 3 times the charm.
Yeah. We could always do respawning in.
So while everyone
Alright,
else is
you guys
cheering,
head over to the temple.
well, I was gonna say that Rhekd goes to look for his cousin and stuff, but whatever. I guess that the party
Okay,
also wants
yeah,
to
you
sort
guys
through,
can stop by.
because I guess the
You
party
can drop
will
by the
also wanna
blacksmith on the
sort-
way to the temple.
Yeah, but I think that the crew, the like Coltaine, Wintier, and Sorrow will also want to sort through Autumn and Rekoj's items or something.
Alright.
Not that they probably don't have much to keep anyways, other than that armor of his, but I don't think Rekoj had anything else. That was expensive.
I'm sure you had coin.
Yeah, he probably does, yeah.
Alright,
we
why
can
don't we
give his
handle
entire-
that now?
We can give all of his arsenal to the blacksmith.
Nice.
Isn't
Alright,
it
so...
all dull?
Exactly my point. He's gonna like throw a fit. It's like, what the hell is this bullshit?
Alright, so how many coins did Rekoj have on him?
Let me check. Rekoj had 331 gold coins and 99 silver.
How do you want to split that?
I guess 5 ways. I can't really think of any other ways.
Alright, go for it.
So it's 66 coins for each person. There's like 1 extra gold and 99 extra silvers. I guess someone just takes that extra 1 gold and 99 silvers.
And then don't forget to also
Okay.
add Autumn's gold if she has any.
I don't know how much Autumn has.
Right, but Winter, Steven can answer that.
Okay, well, let's do this first. I'm gonna give, okay, 66 to everyone, okay? And the last 1 gold and 99, I don't know. I'll take the change, actually, because I need the change.
So 66 gold, everyone.
Yeah, except for Rhekd. I'm taking the extra little change from my dead character.